Hey love, it's your girl Brandy, and I am gonna go grab a coffee. So have me on in the background, come with me, have a coffee with me. Otherwise skip to the next audio. But anyways, thank you for tapping in. If this is your first time, my name is Brandy, your digital sensation, and this is my digital space of intimate audio and poetry, but sometimes I do rambles. I do audio random rambles, so this is one of those. So I was driving, and then I was like, oh, maybe I'll hop on the mic and start recording, because you might want to listen to me drive. But I am on my way to one of my favorite coffee shops. It is called Philz Coffee, and it's in the Bay Area. It was founded in the Bay Area in San Francisco. I'm not sure if they're only local here in the Bay Area, or if they're in other parts of Northern California or California alone. I haven't seen any outside of California, but their coffee is hella good. If you're a coffee nerd like me, I'm not a coffee snob. It depends on like blends and stuff, but I'm more of a coffee nerd, so I like to try different coffee shops. I like to try different like blends of coffee if it sounds good to me, you know. And I'm fascinated at how coffee can taste, or how different coffee can taste when it is prepared, based on how it's prepared, whether it's pour over, brewed, or if it's like prepared through French press, or, you know, there's another way, and there's probably like a whole bunch of different other ways to prepare coffee, but those are the main three ways that I know. So typically, like if you go to Starbucks or like a Peet's Coffee, the coffee is brewed, right? And this is just like a standard like drip coffee, unless you get like a signature drink like a mocha or something. But Philz Coffee, they do pour over. So my first time having Philz Coffee, like I didn't really like think anything of it, so I wasn't like very aware of like the different ways that you can prepare coffee, or like how the texture comes out different, or even like the taste comes out different when you prepare it differently. But the more and more I started to get into coffee and started to like nerd out with it, I became very aware of how much smoother the texture was, and how much richer the flavor was when you do pour over. Well, specifically based on how this place prepares their coffee. I've tried a number of their drinks, and every single one I've liked. It's just their shit is just so fucking good, and like the vibe is so fucking cool. Like pretty much every Philz Coffee I've been to, they're just very welcoming. And, you know, like they really, really, really treat and take care of their customers. You know, if it's prepared, like, you know, they ask you to taste the drink that they made to make sure that you like it. And if you don't, like, they'll remake it. And I mean, pretty much every place will do that, but it's just, their vibe is just very different. It's just a lot warmer. So I really, really like them. But I am going to get, one of my go-to drinks from them is a It's called a mint mojito. And no, it's not an actual mojito. It doesn't have any rum in it, but it's fucking good. So they make their coffee right, and they add like, you know, the sweetener, whatever they do to make it sweet. But they literally put cloves of mint in it, you know, just like a mojito. So they mush a whole bunch at the bottom of the cup, and then they will top your drink off with a clove of mint. And bitch, it is so good. It's so good. And they serve it iced. This particular drink is served iced. So it's just calling my name because mint is really good for you if your tummy doesn't feel very well. And my tummy doesn't feel very well because last night I went to a surprise birthday party for one of my best friends. I don't know if I want to park in this spot. Me and a few of my friends, we got together and we celebrated our friend's birthday. Like basically all of our besties got together and threw her a surprise birthday party. And it was super cool. The theme was a girls' night in, and we, you know, it was a spa theme. So my friend is going to Arizona for a spa getaway for her birthday, and we wanted to do a send-off for her. So I don't think she's ever had a surprise birthday party thrown for her. So we were just like, oh my gosh, we should totally do this. Like she will never expect it. And so we were just, you know, excited with anticipation to surprise her. And one of my girlfriends, our girlfriends, she decorated and put like facial kits together for everybody, which was basically like a facial kit for them to take home. And it was just so much fun. She made a photo booth. I set up my digital, and, you know, we took pictures, and everybody, you know, brought a little something. One of my girls, she made a charcuterie board, and it was so yummy. I was just like, girl, like, this looks hella professional. I mean, it's not hard to put a charcuterie board together, I would imagine. I've never done it myself. I would actually think you would have a lot of fun putting it together, but like the way that she laid it out, it was huge. She basically went to Trader Joe's and got a whole bunch of shit and just threw it all together. But we were just munching, and then one of my girls, she came from Santa Cruz, which is you know, beach town, coastal town of California. So for me, it's probably about an hour away, depending on traffic, from me where I currently am. And there's a bakery up there, and she got a chocolate ganache birthday cake, and then she got 2 carrot cake cupcakes, like, that were huge, and then she got 3 chocolate cheesecake cupcakes. Actually, I think she got 3 carrot cake ones, so 3 of each. So and then everybody else brought a little something. So, but I think the mixture of like all the foods together, plus red wine, and then sweets like chocolate cake and carrot cake and shit, like, I think it just kind of upset my stomach. I didn't get sick or anything, but you know how like when you're eating a whole bunch of like different assorted foods, it can get to be a lot. Especially if there's like a lot of like spices and flavor and like glazes over it, it can add up and start to like accumulate in your stomach. So my stomach is a little, it's not upset, but I think it's just like, oh my God, you know, because I normally don't eat like this. So on the regular. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go to Philz Coffee and I'm going to get myself a mint mojito, and then I'm going to enjoy that bitch. And then I was like, yeah, maybe I'll take my fam with me, my digital fam with me. And then I'm going to head over to Marshall's afterwards, and I want to see what Halloween mugs they have. I was like at the house the other day and I was like, you know what? I do not have one Halloween mug. I don't even have a fall mug. And then I was thinking, Brandy, like, you could totally just make your own and print it out for yourself, which I totally could. But there's something about going to the store. It's like treasure hunting. There's something about going to the store and looking through all of the options they have and like getting excited, especially for Halloween, and seeing what they have. And I love Marshalls. I love Marshalls. I was thinking of going thrifting, going to like Goodwill. That's actually one of my favorite places to buy mugs because there's just so much random shit. When it comes to mugs, there's random shit, period, when you go thrifting, but I do not have the energy and I'm not in the mindset for that. You have to be in the mindset for that, and I am not. So I was just like, let's just go to Marshalls. Plus, I want to see what like skincare products they have. That's another fun thing that I like to do. I love going through their skincare because that's like, it's like a candy store, especially for females, or if you're into like skincare. So that's the plan for today. And then after that, I'm going to go home, probably pow the fuck out. I think I still have a lot of adrenaline from yesterday's activities, last night's activities. And then I know that today, this evening, we have a new moon, but I didn't realize that there was a solar eclipse today. I like woke up with it, with all the solar eclipse shit like on my feed, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I checked it on Google to see when the solar eclipse was, and I was like, oh, it's October 14th, and today is October 14th, and I was like, holy fuck. So I know that there's a lot of cosmic energy floating around in the air. And I feel that I'm going to crash later tonight. But I feel because of all of that cosmic energy floating around, I feel like that's another reason why I have all this adrenaline, you know? So that's what's going down. But anyways, if you want to come inside with me while I get my coffee, you're more than welcome to come. I might sit outside and enjoy it. I don't know. There's quite a few people. I don't like to be around outside when there's a lot of people around. It's an introvert thing. So it's like we like people, but we love our space more. So, but let's head on in. Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Good, thank you. May I have a medium mint mojito?
Absolutely. Sweet and creamy?
Yes, please.
All right. Anything else for you?
That's it.
And if I get a name?
Brandy.
All right, Brandy, you're set. 6:30.
I just noticed that you guys have that up there.
Keeps us strong, you know? Keeps the spirits alight. All right, Brandy, you're set.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
I had it on you for, yeah. And in the hand and a, yes.
I didn't realize how loud it was going to be in there. Obviously I've been in there plenty of times to know that their vibe is like really hype and that they play music and they, it's like a party in there. But you don't realize how much louder it's going to be when you're recording. So, my bad. Definitely going to edit out the wait time because I was waiting for a while. But it is Saturday. It's still pretty early. And they had a lot of orders to put through. So, I was going to sit outside, but there was there's just people. I don't want to be around people. I might go find a park really quick and go chill there and have my coffee and just sit in the sun. That actually sounds really nice. And then head up Marshall's. But you know how I don't know about you, but for me, there's particular coffee places I will go to based on the mood that I'm in. For me, I feel depending on what it is, my activity. How when you want to have a coffee and sit and enjoy it, whether it's at your house or whether it's in front of the coffee shop, in or outside of it, whether you're by yourself or you're with your friend, or you might be in work editing mode. I'm definitely that bitch that will take my computer to the coffee shop and I will just go in with my coffee. You're just sipping on it, but you're working, right? There's different modes that you're in for different coffees that you have to match that mode. But, so there's sip and enjoy mode, there's sip and work mode, but then how there's sip and run around and do errands mode. So for me, right now, I'm in a sip and enjoy mode. but also a little bit of a sip and errand mode. And obviously, like, I'm not going to go run out and do a whole bunch of errands. I literally am just going to go hit up Marshall's, see what they have, and then go home because my adrenaline is starting to, like, wear off. So I also don't really sleep that well. So I'm starting to feel my tiredness kick in. But, I don't know if you're into angel numbers, but I'm looking right now at a address and it says 39199. So I don't know if you would like to tap into that, look up at it. I see two different numbers that are popping out to me. I see 919 in this one address number, but I also see 999. And 999, not that I'm like the authority on angel numbers, it's just that I've learned a lot about it based on my personal evolution these past 2.5 years. But 999 symbolizes basically like a new chapter, letting go, letting go of the old, which to me is pretty significant since that's basically what the new moon is. It's, it's a new chapter, letting go of the old, wiping the slate clean, setting new intentions. So if you needed to hear that, there you go. But I think I'm going to go look for a place to sit and enjoy my coffee before I tap into the store. It's interesting. They make this drink. It's refreshing. This mint mojito is very refreshing, but it's also pretty sweet. Not too sweet to where it's like, oh my God, it doesn't taste like coffee, but it's more on the sweeter side normally. But I feel that this one in particular is not that sweet. And I feel it might be because they put more ice in it. I don't know what it is, but I was thinking, actually, I don't need it to be that sweet because, my stomach is kind of like wonky. So it actually worked out. So thank you, me. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna hop off here. I don't want this audio to be that long, and it's almost like 30 minutes now. So with that being said, I'm gonna stop this ramble. And thank you for tapping in. Thank you for listening to me if you're still here. And I will talk with you later. And remember, wherever you are, who you are, and wherever you're listening, remember that you are loved and you are loved. Excuse me. You are loved and you are love. I'll see you in the next audio. Bye.